The manhwa is called Star Embracing Swordsmaster. It's not really an underrated manhwa. A lot of people in the manhwa community know of it because it's just really good. And season 1 just ended. It has 96 chapters, and it's not reincarnation, it's not regression, it's literally just a normal story. And that honestly is the cherry on top, because even though I do like the manhwas I mentioned, but like eventually hearing regression, reincarnation, that for some might get boring. And like, don't get me wrong, the manhwas I mentioned in this video and last video too are amazing, but the problem is most of them were either reincarnation or regression, and this one is neither. The story is about a character named Vlad, and Vlad lives in the slums where crime is rampant. He's an orphan, so no parents, and he works for a brothel. But one day he gets struck by lightning, specifically black lightning, and ever since then, as soon as he holds something that resembles a sword, he starts hearing a voice in his head. Now, the city he lives in is called Sora, and in the slums of Sora, there's 5 factions, and the faction that Vlad is in is controlled by someone called George. One day, Vlad was sent on a mission to bring a knight called Stanga to help them fight against another faction controlled by someone called One-Armed Jack. While Vlad was guiding the knight, Vlad asks the knight if he can use aura. The knight wouldn't do it without any compensation, and he's really hungry, so Vlad gave him all the beef jerky he has, and then the knight showed him his sword aura. And as they were making their way back to the city, One-Armed Jack had already attacked. Vlad rushes to the brothel and checks up on George. Luckily, George already dealt with the knight, and even though he's injured, overall he won. Vlad tells him that he accomplished the mission, and he brought back the knight he was told to bring. And while George was still treating his injuries, he asks Vlad questions about the knight. Vlad tells him about how the knight can use aura. George stands up and prepares for battle, because the knight he knows does not know how to use aura. That means someone else came. That's all I'm going to be mentioning about the story, so if you want to read it, go read it yourself. This story is honestly like an all-rounder. The art is amazing, the characters are amazing, the world building, the story, everything. Again, this is also a top tier manga.